The most vulnerable and easy to manipulate audience in our society comprises kids and young adults. Unfortunately, certain groups and individuals prey on them, attempting to scam as much money as possible. If you're wondering who they are and what methods they use, stick around to find out to potentially prevent the scam. Disclaimer: due to legal reasons, everything in this video is alleged and no individual or group is supposed to feel attacked, threatened or provoked by this entertainment video. Thank you. In today's society, most media sources and video games are tailored towards kids, the primary target audience for basically printing money. Whether it's YouTube, Instagram or TikTok, the way they promote content is so that you stay glued to your screen and waste as much time as possible. Because for them, your time is money. The same principle applies to video games. They are programmed and designed to make you addicted. Mesmerizing sounds if you do something correctly, the stunning visuals make you feel fully immersed in a virtual world, and feelings you get from playing in this world and making progress makes you hooked on your controller. Again, the target audience is kids. In 2023, approximately 80% of games are rated 12 to 18. Even though 40% are rated for 18 and up, we still find kids playing games they shouldn't. Take Fortnite as an example. 400 million users have signed up over the years. Despite the game being rated 12+, 43% of the players are under the age of 10. Fortnite might not be the most graphic or violent game compared to Dead Island, Resident Evil, Sleeping Dogs or even Mortal Kombat. Kids still find a way to get their hands on things they shouldn't. Fortunately, Fortnite does not have bankrupting microtransactions, and most things you can buy, like skins, will stay with you as long as your account exists. Now, let's examine a game that's not only violent, aggressive and vulgar, but unfortunately also has a big young audience which is getting scammed shit tons of money. Of course, the video topic that I'm speaking about is none other than GTA 5. GTA 5 was released 10 years ago and sold around 200 million copies. Its captivating world and protagonists, as well as stunning graphics and gameplay, make it a must-have for everyone considering themselves to be a gamer. Nonetheless, despite the game being rated 18+, meant for adults only, a survey from 2020 concluded that almost 53% of the player base is below the age of 18. But this is a separate issue in itself. In this video, we will only address how this audience is getting scammed. And no, I'm not talking about chalk cards, which get you in-game money for spending your parents' hard-earned cash. I'm talking about something even more scummy and disgusting, which makes me wonder why this has gone under the radar for such a long time. FiveM servers. FiveM is a popular mod for GTA 5. It basically allows programmers and modders to create their own in-game content and modify the game to their liking. Numerous communities within FiveM engage in role-playing, where individuals pretend to be their in-game characters, crafting lore and living a virtual life in the Grand Theft Auto world. Remarkably, some of the most popular servers boast an active player base of over 1,000 people, what is a noteworthy feat for a decade-old game. Anyways, let's take an in-depth look at how those servers scam kids out of their pocket money. Number 1. Stupid features. Some servers charge you outrageous amounts of money for the most basic features, which are usually free. If you want to have one custom radio on this server for a small fee of only $12, you can now listen to female Skibbity Toilet.
Skibbity Fortnite. Skibbity Skibbity Fortnite.
Or how about the ability to buy a VIP house? Yes, you have to pay real $60 to be able to buy a VIP house. These $60 only give you the right to own it though. You still have to grant virtual dollars on the server. Absolutely fucking stupid. If these features have not convinced you fully, how about a custom phone number in-game, which will only set you back $60 real dollars? Sounds like a steal, doesn't it? Well, it literally steals money from you, so it kinda is a steal. Other servers even go further to try to minimize basic features. Do you know the tab in GTA 5 where you can change your outfit? If you want to have just one slot, it costs you a mere 41 USD. The average hourly wage in America is 5 USD, so you'd have to work up to 6 hours to change your online game character's appearance. Utterly ridiculous. Shut up and take my money. Number 2. In-game content. Other servers offer you in-game content for real-life money. For instance, if you want to be the exclusive owner of the VIP MLO House 910, just burn 517 USD monthly and the beauty is yours. Yes, that's not a typo. $520 a month. And it's not a typo. $520 a month. I'm really trying to control myself here. I even put Laura Branigan's self-control on full volume, but how the fuck am I supposed to do that? Seriously, the audacity to do stupid ass bullshit like this. It makes me want to invade the Republic of Congo by being high on off-brand Alibaba bath salts and dual-wielding AK-47s. Seriously, is your favorite music band Hella Notes? Cause you're out of touch. You're out of touch with reality, dog. How can you sit there with a straight ass face, charged $517 for virtual pixels. You're like NFTs, but even NFTs care about blockchains or something. Upon further inspection, after buying the VIP MLO house for a staggering $520, we'll still need to pay rent with in-game money. We'll get no fucking perks, and if you cannot afford rent, $520 investment will get mounted because of pay-to-win policies, which in this case is very vague, since it could mean a lot of things. Your house could get impounded, or players can bid to buy it away from you. But to my understanding, the owner will basically take back ownership if you cannot afford rent, and your rest will get kicked back on the streets in order to maintain fairness. This, however, is a bullshit excuse to make more money, since apartments on this server are purely cosmetic and do not grant you any additional perks. Therefore, this has nothing to do with pay to win, since this term only applies to things that can give you an unfair advantage over other players who don't spend money on things like loot boxes with OP set items or XP boosts. So again, owner gives zero fucks and just wants your money. I wasn't sure if I wanted to include this, but I thought, fuck it. Gonna go all out.
Just this once.
If skimming wasn't already bad enough, some servers steal assets from the base game and resell them on their servers. I'm pretty sure that this FiveM is a car model ripped from the original game and resold on the server for $60. For the record, as stated at the beginning of the video, every statement is in blah 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 blah. Also, I'm no lawyer, but this reselling practice seems like a total violation of guidelines. So, for clarification, I contacted the Rockstar support and this is how it went.
The attacked was Rockstar team and currently in the midst of creating an investigation video about FiveM. He will upload on during my research. I have found a server shop which piqued my interest. Since I am no lawyer, I am not quite sure about the whole technicalities and so on. However, I stumbled across a particular looking deal in his shop. He is selling a fire truck that with closer inspection very much resembles the original game model of a fire truck from the video game Grand Theft Auto 5. Again, I am not choosing an owner, just asking/observing. Is it in accordance with those to select a property for real life charge? I included a screenshot image of site sheet.
Hello Loco e Loco, thank you for contacting Rockstar Support. Please refer to the Rockstar Games policy on posting copyrighted material. https://support.rockstargames.com/hc/articles/2.
Unfortunately, they won't give me a straight answer and kinda beat around the bush. This whole conversation took me roughly 1 month. Until this day, I still don't have a real answer. Which I think is sad, because Rockstar Games should be more transparent when it comes to their products.
Math time.
Now, let's do some calculations. The average American salary per month is estimated to be around $5,000. After paying rent, insurance, food, and so on, the average household is left with $3,500 jobs and $1,500 bottom line. If you charge them a monthly fee of $500 to own a virtual house and a virtual game, you're essentially stealing 1/3 of their money.
Quick math.
Let's say you have multiple children and all of them want to play on said server. Yeah, I think you can see where I'm going with this one, right? How can the owner of this shit server sit there with a clear conscience, knowing damn well that they are literally ripping off their player base and little kids, including their families? Before someone says,
"But Cameroonian servers cost money, they need to be maintained."
shut the fuck up, you stupid incel. Fine, let's take a look at how much a server costs. FiveM redirects you to Zap Hosting, a popular server hosting provider. Some of the most popular English-speaking servers have an active player count of around 200 to 400 people. Let's say we want to host a similar server. We would need at least 300 slots for a player base, 50 GB to store all of our mod files and scripts, aka the homework folder, and at least 16 GB RAM.
The recommended amount of RAM.
This is the bare minimum for such a server and would cost $160 a month, or roughly $1,400 at once. If you have a player count of 300 people and 10%, so 30 people, buy things worth $50 each, you're $100 ahead of your initial cost. Those $50 are equal to VIP access, a VIP custom car radio, and 2 $5 gift cards on this server, a tier 2 permanent pry on this server, or a pet menu on this server. It's funny, cause $50 at the minimum wage shop is roughly 7 hours of real life work, and with that money you couldn't even buy a custom phone number on the server. To put it even further into perspective, for 50 bucks you could buy Netflix, Disney, Hulu, Amazon Prime, HBO, Paramount Plus, and YouTube Premium. And 50 bucks is nothing to some players, since very dedicated role players pay even hundreds of dollars to be the glorified online janitor.
No way there is 32 people online right now that just paid for this. Hold on. Oh, there's even more offline. Gone through and counted 140 people who have paid to be admin. So that means if they were selling admin at 220 USD, they have made over 30 grand just off people paying to be admin.
Talking about subscriptions, how about you subscribe to this channel? For every subscriber that I get another subscriber.
Subscribe to this channel now, dude.
You also don't have to pay staff since those incel losers pay to work for you. So there's no fucking reason to charge those outrageous amounts other than the greed of the owners.
Money. God, I love money so much.
To sum it up, there are either one-time payments for roles, ranks, and in-game content or monthly subscriptions. Please keep in mind that your bought items, roles, may be revoked at any time for any reason. Also, it's money spent on a single server. Unlike GTA Online where you complete a heist and get to keep the money to yourself/character, the content you buy for FiveM servers stay on those servers only. If said server disappears or you get banned, it's over. Bye bye hard-earned money. All those starving kids you could have helped with that cash now gonna probably feel sorry for you.
It isn't right, and it isn't fair.
Also, while writing the script I thought about how to resolve these issues. At first I thought that some servers should put an 18+ tag so only people who are full of age can buy things, as an argument trying to justify those outrageous prices. Then it struck me. The base game you need to play the fucking game is rated for adults only. So how the fuck are not all FiveM servers rated for adults only as well? How is Rockstar Games, which by the way acquired CFX, the team behind FiveM, fucking allowing them to scam little kids, who shouldn't be playing the fucking game in the first place? This makes me really angry that Rockstar Games is doing nothing about those atrocities committed on little kids. My question is, Rockstar, why aren't you banning them? Seriously, Rockstar Games is literally this meme. I really don't understand how modders get fucking obliterated by the Rockstar ban hammer for no reason, while those consuming incel basement dwellers run money laundering operations while simultaneously scamming little kids. Rockstar Games, no one will buy your shark cards if those servers scam your target audience. Maybe this will convince them. I don't know, shark cards for Rockstar Games are like all for Americans. For your listeners, please 1. Check if you know anyone who may be affected by this and tell them to
stop it. Get some help.
2. If you have a large audience, please either show them this video or share it with your friends. And lastly, 3. Report those servers if possible.
Any final words?
I really don't want to hate on all servers, because I do believe there are some who actually care about having a nice community and not scamming those individuals. Unfortunately, there are always wolves hiding among the sheep herds. Faster we locate imposter.
Hi.
More scams we can prevent. I really don't want to be virtue signaling and telling parents what to do. Parents can and should decide which media is allowed in their household and which is not. However, a lot of parents have no fucking clue what FiveM is and why their kids want to spend money on some virtual bullshit, which again, is only for a specific server and can be revoked at any time for any reason. The same goes for adults. If you want to spend money on stuff that you think will make you happy, go ahead. Keep in mind though that long-term happiness always outweighs short-term endorphin storms. Personally, I think what those servers are allegedly doing is fucking disgusting and I'm angry at Rockstar Games doing jack shit. What do you think about this problem? Have you ever experienced something similar? Have you been scammed before? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, liking and sharing the video. Until then...